started.
We already started.
It's your turn.
Okay, welcome back to Today Talk. He's not starting this for us. You're here with Elder Lines.
Elder Coons.
An elder Michael.
Oh my god. I just can't burp on your face. Stop it. It's so cold. It's freezing.
It's not freezing. Okay,
It's freezing. I am so cold.
Alright, so today, guys, we're doing something fun. We're going to tell our weirdest stories from the mission.
Is it mine?
Yeah. Do you want me to start? I can start.
Go for it.
I can
tell
start.
two
It's not
stories.
that funny.
You're going to tell two stories.
Oh, you can start with one. I just have one, so we can just go back to you.
Yeah, you start and then you go and then you go back.
Okay. I'll tell the one. Okay, I'll tell them about Victor. So, when I was in my old area in Santa Ana, we were teaching this guy named Victor, and
I feel like a tool.
he literally thought he was a prophet. Like literally thought he was a prophet. He literally thought he got revelation. He had power. You know, there were portals into his house, and everything. Put on your head. Put on your head. Yeah, I still have a lifeguard.
I am a tool.
And so,
Definition?
So me and my companion, other gents, would always like make jokes about
My
it.
brother.
Like, oh, like Victor, it's like, oh, like Victor has power, like he can like summon things. So one time we were sitting there one night, just like talking about Victor, and out of nowhere, you hear Jensen, Lions, like Victor's voice. We're like, and then like a minute later, Jensen, Lions. We're like, what? So go open up the door, and he's standing there. And, I brought you bread. I don't know.
What did he bring in?
Bread.
Bread.
I was like, thanks, Victor. He's such a weird dude.
What do you do after? Thanks, Victor.
Like, shut the
Bye,
fuck up.
Victor.
Thanks, bye, Victor.
Thanks, Victor. Bye, Victor.
I said, okay, wait. Don't drink it.
It's mine.
So funny. That's just one of my funny stories. Right,
Okay, so it's Christmas, and the ward is having a Christmas party, right? And for part of the Christmas party, they have a nativity. And yeah, and so we're doing the nativity, and we're waiting to go out because we're the wise men. Me, Elder Smith, and Elder Brady, and I. No, me.
Yeah, you and Smith and Brady.
Yeah, us.
I wasn't
Okay,
part of it.
so we were sitting there. I was thinking English grammar.
Wait, it was Monday.
And so we're sitting there, and we're waiting to go on, and we're kind of just like watching it. Oh, this is so sweet. And I was looking at it, and like. The family, the couple who had the baby Jesus, they was their actual child, and they were sitting there, and I was like, man, I'm gonna take these off because I feel like a tool. Take it back. And so I was watching. I was like, man, that's actually really sweet. Like, this is really cool. This is a really cool nativity. And then so I walk away. And Elder Smith is still watching, and he's like, no. Oh my gosh, no. And I walk in, and I'm like, what happened? And he's like, dude. The baby Jesus was just sitting there, and he was like, and then the Mary she just started breastfeeding right there in front of the entire ward.
And they don't put anything to cover it.
No.
They just like everywhere in Argentina, you're like boom.
So in the nativity, she's just breastfeeding.
Hey, we don't know if that didn't happen.
I mean, it was very realistic. Like, we get back, and the second counselor, the bishop Brick, was like, that nativity was very realistic. So that was one of the weirdest things I've seen in the mission.
My turn? Okay. Then we have to tell everybody what the Elder Coons did today.
Go.
Ah, yeah. Go.
Yeah. Okay, so this was in Catamarca. It was like brand new missionary. So it was in Catamarca. It was like brand new missionary. This is this like little town, like 20 minutes from Catamarca capital.
That's so beautiful.
Because they're just the worst.
I'm sorry, I get
Let him tell
distracted.
the story. Come on, I'm listening.
And we went to this like less active member. His name was Manuel. And when we got there, we saw like, I don't know, 20, 40 just police guys like with guns, with rifles.
Big guns, yeah, rifles.
Rifles with masks and just there. And like a big police like truck? No. Yeah. And we heard like a bomb like
A drum?
yeah. So it was kind of time of carnaval. So we thought it was just a carnaval, right?
Yeah.
And you walked and it was like, hey, so we just walked and a police guy was like, hey guys, just watch out. You can like receive a rock or something.
No,
A rock?
It's yours. Like a poop, like a hit.
I just drank.
I know, but he's telling the story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were like, okay, what the frick is going on here? and there was like a couple
all of it?
people,
I wanna
and
use
then
that.
Manuel, our less investigated, I mean
Less
less
active?
active member, just walk out of the house with like a bag full of his stuff, and the police just guiding him, and like a crowd of people, and one of them just say, "I told you like son of a-" just
What did they
screaming
say?
at them,
Ah.
and they're like yelling at them, and I was like, "Oh no, he did something bad. I don't know
Yeah.
what." But they're taking it to jail. We were like, "Oh, we need to get out of here." And I knew it like that. And Elder Brock was like, "Uh-oh." And so I grabbed him and was like, "Let's go." And I was so scared. I was so scared. I was that scared. I was telling Elder Brock, I want to go to the pension. So we went back to the pension. I was just like, ah!
Wait, what were you like? What were you like?
Like, ah!
Wait, I didn't see. Can you do it again?
Can you do it one more time?
Come on, with
Maybe
like
another
guns, like giant, like giant, and they were taking a less active
Did
member.
you take him to jail?
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
we got a gift for him, like the Leahona, and he looked at us
Something to
like,
read while he's in
"Hey,"
prison.
yeah, it was. They were like, "Hey, elders," and we're like, "Oh no, we got nothing to do with you. Let's get out of here." Because so that was I was kind of scared. Because if they like look at us like, "Oh, these guys are friend with that, I don't know, rape or whatever."
Well,
So
Actually,
it's
that's
like,
aggressive.
oh freak. So we went back home like an hour before because I was scared. It was pretty hard.
what was your?
No, the second story. I thought this was super funny. It was so I just got to my area my first week in La Paz, in one of my areas. And it was state conference that week.
The peace.
So we go for state conference, and we're sitting there, and they start the state conference, they sing a song, and this lady goes up to give the opening prayer. She goes up to the pulpit to give the opening prayer and starts, "Oh Dios Padre Eterno," as the most evangelical prayer you could possibly hear. State conference. And she's like, "Te pedimos que bendigas," and quotes scripture in her prayer. It's a solid 8 to 10 minute prayer, legitimately. And she's out there just, "Que nos bendigas, que tengamos tu espíritu, por favor." I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking over at my companion, and he's just normal. Just normal. And I look over at the Quintana. I look over the members, and they're not saying anything. And I'm like, what? And it's me, Barcy, and Gavin are like, everybody else. It's like,
Was president there?
no, Corneo was one of my counselors.
Okay.
So afterward, I go to remember, why? My companion and member, I'm like, why weren't you guys freaking out? They're like, she does that all the time. I'm like, why doesn't anybody fix her? Why didn't anybody tell her that's not good?
That's so funny.
They're like, we tried. She just doesn't want to change. I'm like, what the frick?
Hey, man.
Why'd you call it a plain state conference?
You ran There was one time. Did I tell you guys about the time when we brought this? Actually, we didn't even bring this woman to church. She just showed up. She's just this crazy lady from a neighborhood that was kind of close. And so we're walking to church. No, in my first area in Cordoba. And we're walking to church, and she shows up, and she's like, "Hey guys, I came." And we're like, "Oh, that's sick. Cool. Come, And we're sitting there. Church attendance numbers, woo. And so we're sitting there in church, and she's super she's just
No, it's serious.
I don't want it to drink it
It's
right
yours.
now.
No,
I'm telling the
look,
story.
do not drink it.
I'm telling
Fine.
the story. And so we're sitting there in
We can
sacrament
drink it?
meeting. Yes, you can drink it. Drink it. So we're sitting there in sacrament meeting.
I have
Let me.
permission. Joking. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. So we're sitting there in sacrament meeting.
Wait, okay, can you match me the...
Screw it. I'm not gonna tell the story. Stop playing.
Contale.
Contale.
Contale. Cus.
Okay. Okay, so we're sitting there in sacrament meeting, right? And she's sitting next to my companion, and we're just sitting there because in silence, during the sacrament, and she's just loves God. She's just kind of God crazy, anything that has to do with God, I just love. And so, in the middle of during the sacrament, she just gets up, goes to the pulpit. She just gets up, goes to the pulpit, but where the flowers are, and just kneels down and just goes and just starts worshiping and doing a recited prayer, the Lord's Prayer to the flowers or something like that.
Oh,
and then I'm just the bishop just looks at me, and I just look at my companion, and I was like, do something, do something. And he's like, okay. And she's like, no, come sit back down. And yeah, and then after that we were just like, oh my gosh, the bishop's gonna think that we're nuts, we're crazy. And then like after the meeting, she was just so happy to be there. She's like, oh, I just love it so much. That she started taking pictures of the building and stuff, and they're like,
You can't do that.
you can't do that. And it's just, she never came again.
Okay, I got my
never
last
saw her again.
I got
Go,
my
go,
last
go.
one.
Oh, I have one more story about
Okay,
her.
okay.
I have one more story about her.
I got my last
Bring,
one.
bring,
So we're in a fast and testimony
meetings.
meeting. So there's a lady that she were going to the church, but like she kind of like had some problems, like mental
problems.
kind of. It was like that bad, but she just like I'm pretty sure that she thought she was still Catholic. So she went to the pulpit, to the pulpit, and she was like, "Yeah, I have like so many problems, but I know like I know I can
Get over them.
get over this, and I thank God on the Virgin, Jesus Christ." You were like, "No, no."
That's so funny.
Thank God on the Virgin.
Not the Virgin.
We're like, "Oh no."
So the other story about the same lady, she had a bunch of health problems and stuff. It's like, oh, we can give you a blessing of health because we're ministers, we're disciples of Jesus Christ. We have his power and authority to give blessings of health. And she's like, I would love to. And I'm like, okay. And so we start giving the blessing, and I give her the blessing. Everything's normal and stuff. And then she sits down. She's like, that was insane. And we're like, what? And yeah, she's like, you know what? Gringo, when you put your hands on my head, the thought just came to my mind. Maybe Trump isn't that bad.
No.
And like my companion just looks at me and he's like, what? I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, I just was overcome with this sensation, and I just thought, maybe Trump's not that bad of a guy. What?
No.
You okay? Yep, you are actually crazy.
Wait,
Okay,
how
bye.
the fuck you came back to that?
And yeah, we just left after that and never saw her again. Oh my god.
What? There was a crazy lady in Tommy Girl that always like look at us and God is everywhere.
Oh yeah.
God is everywhere.
My
God
God
is
is
everywhere.
My favorite was in Jardín, everyone's always see this guy. He always yelled to us, "¿Quién vive?" And we yelled back, "Cristo." He said, "Y más vale."
They didn't understand.
Sorry, he was like, "Who's alive?" We're like,
Who lives?
"Christ." And he's like, "Frig yeah!" Like, always. Like so many times, he just yell at us. It's the
All right.
So,
Please
That's that.
something really weird happened today.
I mean, not really that weird. I had to go to the church.
he went by himself.
I went by myself to the church, and I had like a hat on so people didn't see my blonde hair and ask questions and all these things like that. And I just, it is McKay's. And, I just walked, all the way to the church and got in there and printed off some documents from McKay so that he can travel and walked back. And, I mean, it was really weird being alone, to be honest. And, yep. That's the story.
And we cooked the best soup ever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have someone when we get back.
The
Yeah.
best
Bro, I'm
soup
feeling some soup right
ever.
now.
Yeah, that was a good soup. It's like potato, and like honestly, we didn't know what we were doing. Me and Mikhail, so we kind of like throwing
Well,
spices in.
I really thought that you knew that you were.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
okay,
pretended.
I'm pretty sure that you know.
I was like throwing like flour
okay,
and
well,
like
I had
honey
no
and-
idea what
and,
we
like,
doing. I was like,
spices.
dang it, like.
But it turned out really good.
It was
It
really
was
Because like
actually really
Kingler
good.
sent me a recipe, but we just had like none of the supplies except like a handful of them. So I replaced them with other stuff, and then just started mixing stuff. And I was like, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work too. Oh.
And it was good, like good.
So, also, we have this very strong feeling, strange feeling, might be wrong, might be right,
I hope so.
that this is going to be our last night up here on the roof with Terere Talks. We feel like we're going to be heading out tomorrow to Cordoba and then flying home on Monday. So like there might be a couple more Terere Talks to go, but this is the last one up here. But just that being said, we want to show you guys this just beautiful sunset. Oh
Hey,
my
show
gosh.
them the moon and the stars.
Just
When they are
look at
together,
that.
I don't know if you know, when they are like close to each other, that's a Mapuche marriage.
Oh yeah, so in McKay's like
culture, in his culture, in his native culture, his people. When the moon and when the star and the moon are like that, that means there's a wedding in his pueblo, in his people. So just look at that. That is just
gorgeous.
is absolutely
I want to
gorgeous.
thank all our subscribers and all the support they've given us. And
Thumbs
Just-
up, thumbs up.
yeah, hit that like button, please. Hit that subscribe. Tell your friends about it.
Gosh,
You know, it's kinda
I
get
just
big.
hate ending the videos like this.
No,
But
don't end it. Don't end it.
okay.
I don't know this.
Wait, what
but,
can we
um,
say? Oh yeah, let's. I don't know what to say.